I'm expecting this may be a powerful transmission for you today, so do settle in, allow your body to relax, breathe out, a long exhale, breathe in, and just claim receiving. I'm open and receptive. And if you have a tea, coffee there to settle in and enjoy, I'm asked to ask you to open your hands out and to be receptive and to breathe in and to claim this, also to speak it from you with full confidence, clarity, and conviction, with certainty. I am so divinely loved right here, right now. I'm open and receptive to receiving and experiencing even greater love, peace, and flow in my reality. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And so it is. Be open and receptive to how you are already whole and complete, and you are already worthy and deserving of all that you require. And underneath it all is the essence of love, that everyone wants to experience greater love within them. Everyone wants to experience greater love in their reality. And that is at the core of all true desires. Is that resonating with you? That when we experience greater love within us and greater love within our reality, that truly brings us a sense of contentment, peace, satisfaction, harmony, ease, flow, and we thrive. We thrive in the energy of loving ourselves and valuing ourselves and feeling that mirrored from others and pouring love and value into others as well. And that unity, that unified energy within us supports harmony and peace and collaboration and cooperation and community. And that is experienced through you holding that frequency within you. And all that needs to be remembered is that you already are that at your core, at your essence. And there's other energies that may be weighing down on top of that. I'm not getting the image of, and I think I had mentioned this in a first draft of my book. I don't think it went into the final version. It did not. I'm sharing it now in Princess and the Pea, and how in that story she sleeps at the top of so many mattresses or blankets way down on top of one another and still manages to complain about how she slept because she can feel the presence of the pea underneath the bottom one. You remember that story from childhood, or if you do, or even if you don't, you get the concepts of that you'll know if something is genuine and true, that nothing can be masked and covered, that you'll see through illusion, and you know what is love and what is not. That was coming to me very strongly this morning, in how you have healed so much, you have activated and ignited a greater love within you in your heart, and therefore you can only go onwards and upwards from here. You know that you're going to return to compassion and gentleness and love and understanding and compassion with yourself, despite any obstacle or any stretch into more of your greatness that presents itself on your journey. So you're already victorious and you're already a winner because you're always going to play the card of love. If that resonates, it feels really, really beautiful to me. You place your hands over your heart and just receive that and know that you're always going to win. You are a winner since you've connected with that and created that love within you and that value within you. That if you feel that you are deepening a connection with someone, whether it is platonic, it's in business partnership, it's in a romantic scenario, or creating your soul tribe and family, or creating family dynamic from you and in your energy, in your field and in connection, or if you're inviting in or embracing divine union and embracing meeting a soulmate, a partner, and calling on partnership. I was hearing this morning, and this message may resonate with some of you, with others it may not. Still stay here for this video because there's more coming. But I was hearing, you'll know it's real. You'll know it's real if you have undergone or experienced any situations of there being manipulation or control or possessiveness or codependency, or it not being authentic was a mirror reflection of you not having developed or cultivated a deepening of love for yourself. And since you have been on that journey of valuing yourself more and loving yourself more, that this partner coming in, you will simply know it's real because you know the experience of real love inside of you. You know what is love and what is not. You have experienced a lot of, likely if you've opened this video and you're listening to this right here, right now, I'm sending you so much love because you have experienced a lot of what love is not. And therefore, the contrast has taught you and activated within you the experience of what love truly is. And that is the blessing and the gift. And that's something to be grateful for. And to know you're merging with future timelines and knowing since you've activated that within you through law of resonance, you simply must attract the frequency match of who you are. And since you are more loving of yourself and you value yourself even more, you simply must experience more of that in your reality. So congratulations. If that's resonating with you. And you're asked to value yourself even more in your energetics, in how you show up. You may find switching out of that and just checking my notes here that I've taken these on a hike this morning, that you'll know it's real because you've already created and felt that love within you, and you've accessed that deepening of divine love within you and in connection with your guides and feeling your divinity, connecting with that sense of wholeness. So from here, you know, it only gets better. It begins with you. You're here to manifest from wholeness. This is the next big thing that was coming through, and it is mirrored in the cards that I had pulled this morning, even before going out, and messages were kept coming through me, and I was confirming them. So in cards today, we had the energy of air guardian to shift your perspective, that you will see, since we're in fire and air energies at the moment, that everything seems to be moving faster, yet you may feel through Scorpio season the call to slow down and be more in your energy, value your energetics, to be clear with clarity and certainty and conviction what you're committing to, what you're showing up for, and how you're in an energy of valuing yourself through doing that, through that expression. You're taking care of yourself in mind, body, and soul. And you may find that you are adjusting, as I had said in a previous video, looking back to perhaps 5 years ago, where you were establishing different routines. This is when we were all unplugged from our usual reality and the familiarity, and we got the opportunity as a gift to reassess our choices, our thinking, our actions, how we were caring for ourselves. That if you took that opportunity and to establish routines for looking after ourselves and moving forward on our goals in new ways. So you may have been revisiting what's working for you, and definitely through Virgo season, it really is about that gut biome and your intuition and following your structures for mind, body, soul, and Libra harmonizing relationship. Yet the Scorpio season here is it's the rebirth. It's a lot of death and rebirth and transformation. So you may be refining those structures from Virgo season and Libra season. This is coming to me, so let me know if it resonates, in what routines benefit you and how they help you get the best out of your energy, and how you may be called to prioritize yourself and value yourself in your own energetics and being on your frequency first, even more first thing in the morning, so that you're acting from that newly embodied state and leading from your inner wisdom, rather than following the outside world or being dictated to, or allowing something else to have authority over you, that you're reclaiming being the authority of your own life. And in manifestation, the air, fire energies, as I've mentioned, and now it's watery with Scorpio, you may find that you're more attuned to the thoughts that you're having and seeing how, if you think a certain thought, you're entertaining the energy of that and you're allowing that to be mirrored back to you in your reality. So you're seeing even more how you're the conscious creator. That if you are, for instance, believing that you can trust someone, that will be reflected to you. If you are in the energy of suspecting something or being suspicious or doubting, you will see that reflected to you in your reality. And you will see how your thoughts truly are creating. So you get to choose to think better thoughts and to make manifest those. So you're asked to shift your perspective and your perception to believing that you are divinely loved, that all is for your benefit, that everything is working out in your favor. And therefore you can detach, not have attachment to things, and you can allow people to be as they are without having to think anything about it. And that is releasing any sense of judgment. That is more loving, since you can declare I know the best possible outcomes are unfolding for me. So I let it unfold, and you can allow what is revealed to you without having any murky thoughts placed into the scenario, which may manifest more of what you do not prefer. Since you are thinking it, you are creating it. Let me know if that one resonates. Yet it's important that you don't let your past experiences cloud your judgment of the now moment. And if you have access, as I've mentioned previously, a deeper love within you, you know that you can only experience more of that in your reality. You know that that is now your truth. You know that you have better discernment. That doesn't mean that you need to be on edge or hyper vigilant, which you may have been in the past, that you may find that you're releasing and shedding that and coming into greater peace within your body. And in holding the peace within you, you see the peace reflected back to you. In holding the inner stability in your body, you're seeing things unfolding in a more stable way in your reality, that you are creating and shifting your perspective into what you're choosing to believe about yourself and your value, what you deserve, and that happiness is yours. And you're choosing to believe that you're seeing that reflected to you in your reality, redirecting your thoughts there and not allowing yourself to entertain thoughts that do not align with that. And this is the true deep inner work that we're all called to do, to be more conscious creators, since our thoughts create reality. And it is a mental universe, it's the first universal law, that when you create space in routine and ritual to visualize having already manifested that which you desire. So journaling in the morning with gratitude for already having realized your goal. I'm so grateful for having achieved XYZ. I'm so grateful for experiencing, for having met someone who is loving and kind, whatever it may be, if you're manifesting a partner. If you're manifesting more money, that you get clear on how much it is that you're wanting to experience and receive, and you put it in past tense and you feel the gratitude for already having achieved that objective, yet knowing that this is continuously flowing to you, that you continuously have the opportunity to make manifest what you desire in the now moment, and that you're releasing more of what may have weighed down on you in the past, or limitations of the past, or what lies you may have taken into your energy, which were projections from others and have nothing to actually do with you. It's not personal. And you can unhook yourself from them, even do an invocation to Archangel Michael. There's a ritual and more on that in Violet Flame Transmutation, in Releasing with Love. So much on those in my book, in Evolving an Environment, which I really recommend for energetic spiritual practices that help you return into a state of harmony, ease, and peace and flow, and connecting with your divinity and your wisdom and being a channel for the divine, and allowing all to unfold like magic from there, in accessing and creating your heaven on earth within you and experiencing even more of that in your reality. That's why we're here. That's why I started this channel, and feel this being activated to an even deeper level from the heart, and feeling once you devote yourself to what is truly in your heart, it may not make logical sense through law of compensation in the universe. Once you are giving of yourself and giving of your wisdom or your knowledge or your resources or your time in generosity, and true generosity through giving for giving's sake, as in the giving tree, if you know that story, yet not allowing yourself to be taken advantage of, or in that way, that you have discernment that you are giving from a state of overflow and giving from a state of wanting to, and knowing that it is pure and noble in intent for what it offers or contributes or provides to the world, knowing that you are abundantly resourced, knowing that your needs are already met, knowing that you are always safe, loved, protected, guided, provided for, and how you can connect so much to that sense of gratitude for activating and feeling and claiming and being in that state of embodied wholeness and completion, since you can't manifest from wanting to fill something that you believe is not there. It is manifesting from already being whole and complete. And a strong message coming through, this may be activating for you, and you may reflect on it and see a truth or resonance of it in your own being. what I heard next to the trees this morning quite strongly is you manifest from wholeness and completeness because it's already who you are. It's already yours. And there's knowing that, and we can intellectualize that, and we can listen to other people speaking on this, and we can come into these manifestation videos. Yet it's really truly embodying that in your energy. It's really having that in your being. It's really living it in walking and moving in your posture and being in your energy and in your body is completely safe and whole and complete, and feeling into such gratitude and aliveness and vitality and enthusiasm for I have everything right here, right now. And to manifest something greater, to be in even more greatness, cause you into even more greatness in how you share your voice, your visibility, and how you put your gifts forward, and how you share your wisdom, and how you show up, and how you contribute from a state of overflow and abundance of giving. You're not seeing anything as missing, bad, wrong, or filling a void because you're in a state of wholeness. And it's so important to relax and regulate, as this book can help you with, regulate your nervous system so that you have safety in the body, because it is more challenging for anyone to manifest even better in their reality when they're operating from survival mode. When they believe that they are in danger, when they are in fear, when they're thinking or believing in negative outcomes and assuming the worst, there's a need to shift into assuming the best, assuming favorable outcomes, assuming that all is unfolding for you. And a big theme during Scorpio season is allowing yourself to retreat and be in hermit mode in isolation so that you calibrate back into your own energy and not to see that as bad or wrong. I'm certainly someone who spent a lot of time in isolation. I get it. It feels sad or lonely, and then you bypass that and you see how it's serving you, it's for your benefit, it allows you to feel initiated, it activates soul gifts, it connects you to your deep inner wisdom because you're no longer living others' realities. You're not absorbing those energies. You're not so influenced or swayed by others and how they live and their belief systems, that it's a necessary requirement on the spiritual path to be alone so that you can tune in, so that you can be clear on who you are, so you can cleanse and purge and detox things from your system. Strong energy of detox as well, in how you may experience some sweats even. I don't know if this is resonating with any of you, if you'd like me to speak on menopause, if you identify as female. It's simply put a spiritual initiation because you're aligning more and awakening more of the higher chakras at that age in your human form. It's the higher dimensions opening up to you, and your body undergoes new initiation and spiritual awakening, and you can experience those hot flashes as your body detoxing. And a great way to be more in your own energy and to release things, to release traumas and pain, and to release energies that are not yours is to actually sweat. And to make your mind more alert is those cold plunges that we see, or the ice baths, to really connect you to your sense of inner power and stillness and calm. Yet the sweating helps to recalibrate your field. So if you feel guided to jog more, to do some cardio, and I'd mentioned that in the previous video, funnily enough, that's going to help release things from your field and feel more in your own energy. And it's great for your mental state. It's great for clarity, for focus, and for aligning with feeling empowered and feeling joyful, even because it does elevate you and raise your vibration. That can help you in shifting your perspective on things and to see through you valuing your energy and valuing your workout routines and valuing your mind body soul connection, valuing your vibration, that is reflected back to you. And that is love in action in how you value your own energy. And being that love in action supports you taking even more action to be even greater love in action, allowing even more greatness to come from you, which simply has to be mirrored back. So you're on an upward spiral if you listen to this. And saying again, what you truly wanting to manifest is amplifying. It's an amplifier. It's an amplification of who you know yourself to already be, of what you want to experience even more of. So if you've connected to that feeling of, I know I've accessed this deeper love within me and I want to amplify that. I want to grow and expand that. I want to create more of that. I want to share more of that. I want to celebrate more of that. Then you're guided to connect with your inner wisdom and your creative expression and how you can bring that into being, how you can offer something, how you can reach out to others to create and to amplify that effect. And through that state of already being complete and whole, it simply has to be through the energy of your abundance of giving, through not necessarily seeking, but knowing you already are and have everything, that creation is finished and done. It simply has to be. And you're amplifying more of what you know is already within you. So you're not manifesting from scarcity or lack or needing to feel anything. It's not neediness. It's not needing or wanting anything. It's already having, since you have activated the state within you of already being whole and complete. So that is the question there to ask you is, are you connecting to your inner wisdom of what you would want to create and magnify and amplify and expand from a state of inner wholeness and completion that would bring you even greater peace, contentment, fulfillment, enrichment, happiness, and joy, and loving connection, and expanding and growing and amplifying love within you and in your reality? Because essentially that is what you're truly wanting to manifest. It's not feeling something, it is coming from completion and wholeness. And when you're already in the frequency and vibration of completion and wholeness, it simply has to meet you. From the book, it's guided to embracing your value, the whole chapter 13, which is witchy. So reclaiming that many may struggle with an underlying belief that they are somehow unworthy or not deserving of happiness, a misconception often rooted in false narratives and limiting beliefs about who we are and what we deserve. Childhood wounding and any energetic blocks to receiving ask to be released as you grow. So in this chapter, it explores how to dismantle these illusions, reconnect with your inherent worth, and step into a state of deep self-acceptance and empowerment. Embracing your worth, you open yourself up to a life of genuine fulfillment, abundance, and joy. You nurture your growth, your reach, and your impact from you. And there's so many points on releasing that illusion of comparison and competition, of needing validation, of looking at your triggers. So many points on embracing self-compassion, affirming your inherent value, accepting accountability within you as you grow, to take full ownership of how your life is unfolding. And it is coming from your thoughts, emotions, and your energetics. You're asked to detach from any external validation, to dismantle the illusions, to reframe limiting beliefs, and to embody worthiness in your daily life. And that is through setting higher standards, practicing worthiness rituals, and entertaining supportive relationships, which comes up in the tarot, the Two of Cups. And that is how you are releasing yourself from your past narratives and limitations. And you know that greater love is within you. And therefore, it is already here. It's already circling your field. If you connect with that, your desires are already in your field. They're simply waiting for you to release not believing in that. And that was the point of the opening of this video, to be open and receptive and to say, I believe it's already mine. I believe it's already here because I believe in my divine worthiness, and I believe that I am love, and I am loved unconditionally, that the divine loves me, and I'm open and receptive to experiencing more of that, to receiving it, to sharing it, and to amplifying it through my creations, my expression and manifestation of my highest good and joy. In angel cards, this is all reflected as well. In Archangel Jophiel has come out, which is about wisdom and connecting to your wisdom. Call on him for direction and strength. He helps you remove negativity and become open-minded, clear, and wise. The angels remind you it's time for you to wear the golden cloak of wisdom, so visualize yourself surrounded in gold light and be wise. The affirmation says, I connect with my inner wisdom. Ask him to illuminate you and help you connect with your own deep knowing. And wisdom had come out as the other card with that, which, sinks in and goes really beautifully together. Knowledge is learned, so through studies or what you may seek outside of you, but wisdom is a divine prompting within you. That's what you're really guided to connect with throughout Scorpio season and into Sagittarian season as well, like Sagittarius in the connecting with higher truth. Your angel guidance is to connect to your still quiet center and listen to the wisdom of your soul. Then you take decisions and act from your own infinite self of completion and wholeness, and not seeking or wanting or feeling anything that you may believe is not there. So seeing through the illusion of that. With wisdom, life takes on a new perspective, and that is echoing this as well. As dramas and fears become insignificant in comparison with the magnificence of the overall picture, walk your path in life as one of the wise ones, and all will revere and respect you. The affirmation says, I listen to my wisdom, and this book really can help you support you in doing that. It has activations within it, rituals for your spiritual sovereignty, which help you reclaim a sense of wholeness and completion within you. And that supports you in manifesting better from that energy. Another question I was asked to ask you, and I'm going to close out this video with, is, do you ever look back and see yourself as amazing? Like to recall moments that you pushed through something, that you survived something, that you overcame a challenge, that you did something wonderful for yourself. And that if you're reflecting on those moments, can you connect and bridge that to how much more amazing you actually are right now? Regardless of your actions, of what has happened, that every day is a blank, clean slate with the opportunity to connect with who you are choosing to be right here, right now, what states you are embodying, how you are connecting to your divinity and your state of completion and wholeness, deeper love within you, and valuing yourself even more and taking care of yourself, and leading from your heart and showing up from there. And that all is truly in the now. And the more you commit and devote yourself to that sensation every day, the more you're creating more of your heaven on earth. And thank you for doing that, because it benefits us all. Sending you so much love, and see you in the next one.